Hello, Computer Science. This is Mrs. Adam. I'm sorry I'm not in class today, but I'm at a conference in Des Moines. So I'm here today to just get us started with the Google Slides unit. And so the first thing I want to have you do is go to your Computer Science folder and make sure that there's another folder inside there called Slides. And I believe you should have done that on the first day, but if you haven't, please go ahead and do that. So that makes our new folder there called Slides. Let's go inside that folder. And I'm going to just start a new Google Slide presentation here today to kind of use as a demonstration over the new concepts, kind of the new things that we're going to do. So a Google Slide presentation is a presentation platform that we can use to create presentations. And you've probably seen your teachers use these quite a bit in some of their your classes. So the first thing that's on your study guide to fill out is how to add a new slide. So right now you can see over here you have one slide and it shows a mini slide on the side. These are called thumbnails. And then you have a bigger slide kind of for your workspace. If we wanted to add in an additional slide, we can come up to the plus sign here and we can click that and that will add in a new slide. You could also hold down Control M and that would add a new slide. Or you could go up to the slide menu and go to new slide. So there's several ways that you can add in slides and such to your presentation. To delete a slide, you can just click on the thumbnail over here on the left hand side and then press delete. And that would delete out those slides for you if you wanted to. Okay, the next one on your study guide is a slide layout. A slide layout is the way that your slide is going to be set up. So right now on this first slide here, I have to click here to add a title and then a subtitle. If I wanted to switch the layout, I can go up to the toolbar and go to layout, and then I would be able to pick a different kind of layout for my presentation. You could do a blank one if you wanted to set it up totally yourself, or you could pick another one of these from the options. So that's kind of how you can go about switching the layout. A theme is the way the slideshow is going to look. So right now this theme of this one is just the black one. It's called, or the blank one, the white one, it's called Simple Light. There's some more here like Simple Black or Simple Dark, and there's some other ones here as well. The theme should pop up on the side panel on the right hand side, and you can go through there and see the different theme choices. The name of the theme will appear in the bottom left hand corner here. So you'll be able to see, like this one's called Beach Day. And you can add those kinds of themes in. Okay. Another one on your list is a background. So you can actually, if you pick a theme like this Simple Dark, if I wanted to switch the background, I could actually do that. I could pick a different color if I wanted to, and I can also do those gradients like we talked about when we did Google Docs. So I could do that kind of color blending. You could also pick a picture if you wanted to as well to use as a background. So either way is acceptable on that. So that's how you do the backdrops. The next thing is inserting some things. So in inserting an image, you go to the insert menu and then you can go to image and you can do from drive. Also in Google Slides, there's a Explore feature just like there was in Docs. So if I type in tiger, and maybe it's not going to work necessarily here, you could type in tiger and then go to images, and then you can get your picture of your tiger and put that in. So that would work, and you'll have to probably downsize them like we did in Google Docs. You're going to notice that here in the Google Slides, they bring the images in already wrapped, so they will allow you to move them around on your slide real easily. Okay, another thing is bringing in video. You can do insert video, and you can actually insert a YouTube video right here if you had the URL for the YouTube. So I'm going to go out to YouTube one just for a minute here and find a video. go to Cedar Falls School. Hopefully we can find some kind of a video here to use. And let's just say I picked this, one of these school board meetings. So I'm in the school board meetings. I can come up here and I can copy that link. Now if I'm back in my Google Slides area here, I can paste that link and then hit search, and there it brings in that video of that school board meeting, and then it'll pull the video right in for me. So it's real user friendly when you're working with YouTube videos to get those in. Another thing you can add in is charts. You go to insert chart, and we can bring in bar charts or things like that. You'll be able to bring in information here and you can edit that. So that's pretty easy to do. I'm going to delete that for now. We could also bring in a table. So it's insert table, and you can, do your 4x2x2 or whatever you're going to do for your table and bring in a table that way. We can bring in lines and shapes. So lines, you can also come right up to the toolbar and draw lines, and you can come right up to the toolbar and draw your shapes. So it's pretty user friendly. You're going to probably find that Google Slides is actually a little easier to use than maybe even Google Docs. So that's how you can insert some things. Most of those things that you're going to insert, like text boxes, images, shapes, and lines, are right on the toolbar. They make it real easy to insert, or you can just go to the insert menu to do that. Okay, another thing is to put in slide numbers. So to put in a slide number, you're going to go to insert and down to slide numbers. And then you can apply them to all the slides. In there, you can see right there it put in the slide number for us. Okay, the next thing that we're going to talk about is putting in a transition. A transition is how the slides move from slide to slide. So I have this first slide and then I have this second slide. If I wanted to put in a transition, I can come over here to the toolbar where it says transition, and I click on that, and then it'll bring up my animations pane. And I can click here on slide transition, and I can pick like fade. And then if I wanted to watch it, I can hit play, and there you could see that faded in from that slide and then went to the next slide. So I put the fast, or you can adjust the speed here as well, and you can hit apply to all if you want the same transition on all of them. When you put a transition in, you're going to notice over here on the thumbnail pane that you're going to see this little icon, which looks like 3 circles stacked on top of each other. That's going to show us that that is an animation, that it's has a transition there added to it. Another thing that is on the study guide is an animation. An animation are making the objects on the slide move. So like maybe I wanted this picture of the tiger to move, so I can click add animation, and then I can have it fly in from the top. On the click, I can make it go slower or faster, and I can play it just to kind of see what it's going to look like. There goes my tiger in, and then you can hit stop. So you can do that. So I animated the tiger. I could animate the video if I wanted, add animation. Or actually, I'm thinking with videos, you can't animate those. That was a thing they took away a while back. Okay, so then you can play that, and you can kind of see your animations here, and that one flew off. Okay, so that was animation. So a transition is how the slides move, and animation are how the objects move. And then the last thing on your note sheet is how to print and preview this. So this is going to be a little bit different to print this. If we would just go to print, it would print the slides on one sheet of paper each, real big slides, and it would take a lot of paper. So the best way that I want you guys to print these is to do it this way that I'm going to show you now. So you're going to go to File. You're going to go to File and go down to Print, Settings, and Preview. Then what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to come right here, and you can print, like say I want to print handout 6 per page. So what that would do is make the little slides all fit on one sheet of paper. So I can get them on one sheet of paper, and then I can hit print, and then it would just print them on one sheet of paper. Okay, so hopefully that's a good overview of Google Slides. On your note sheet, you can fill that information in as you are watching the video, and then on the back side is your actual assignment. You're going to be doing a slide presentation called My 5 Faves, and there's some different things that you're going to be talking about, and then there's kind of like a checklist there too of everything that you need. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me and I will get back to you. Have a great day, guys. Bye.